Good morning, fellow and future weirdos of the flock. How are you? Are you okay? Did you take your medicine? Listen, you come in here every day, you should know. All right, all right. I'm so glad. All right. Now, stop in the kitchen and grab you some keep other people alive juice. The rule's the same. If you make the last cup, you make a new pot. This coffee machine can fly you to the moon, so good luck. Good luck. Now, welcome to my party pen. Come in, have a seat, leave your shoes on because we're about to go. So, we are still in the story of Esau and Jacob. And where we left off, Esau, Jacob was traveling with all of his people, right? Like his family and shit. And some dude pops up out of nowhere and starts wrestling Jacob. And then somehow broke his leg. And then somehow Jacob won. And then he gets his name changed. I don't know, some shit happened. And then Esau comes and sees Jacob standing there. And he hates him so bad, he ran up and stabbed him in the gut and pulled up, gutted him in front of his whole family. That's not what happened because Esau does not hate Jacob. Esau ran to Jacob and hugged him and kissed him and was like, "Ah, yes, we have good time." Then Esau told Jake, "All right, let's go." And Jake was like, these guys, they'll die." And Esau was like, "I bet. Let me leave my people." And Jake was like, "Nah, I got this. Let me handle this. This is my first time being without a Laban. So let me do it." He didn't exactly say that, but Esau let him. Let him catch up to him. So Jacob landed in a place called Succoth. And then he landed in a city called SHECHAM. That's in Canaan. And he camped before the city. And then he bought a piece of land there. Okay? Now remember, he's in the town of Shechem. And he bought a piece of land there from the sons of Hamor, Shechem's father, for 100 pieces of money. Okay. So that's where we left off. So I am Nikki K the Great. This is my party pen. We have good time. We tell stories. We read Das Bible. We have good time. So pack Larry the Lizard Guy and grab your keep other people alive juice. And then let's smoke it, drink it, read it. Oh, we're going to have a good time. All right. So, chapter 34. All right. And this one says, "Now, Dinah, the daughter of Leah, who she had borne to Jake, went out to visit the daughters of the land. And when Shechem, the son of Hamor, the Hivite, prince of the land, saw her, he took her and lay with her by force." So is Shechem not a place? So it was talking about the person before we even knew who the person, the city of Shechem, which is in Canaan. And he bought the land which he had Shechem's father. Okay, so I'm guessing the name of the town is not Shechem. Okay, I don't know. I don't know. It's too early in the morning to think about it. I'm mostly kidding, but I don't know. And he was deeply attracted to Dinah, the daughter of Jacob. And he loved the girl and spoke tenderly to her. Like, do you see how I just did that so forcefully? That's how much I love you. Oh, so this dude's pretty much like an ICP love song right now. Like Buffalo Bill, put lotion on. So Shechem spoke to his father Hamor, saying, please, I want to take her for a wife. Yeah, but see how? Okay, listen. Jacob heard that he had defiled Dinah, his daughter, but his sons were with his livestock in the field. So Jacob kept silent until they came in. Then Hamor went out to Jacob to speak, and the sons of Jacob came in from the field when they heard it, and the men were grieved, and they were angry because he had done a disgraceful thing in Israel by laying. When did it become Israel? This is still the land of Canaan. Mm, what is when? When did it become Israel? What is happening? Okay, 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 okay. So he had did a disgraceful thing by lying with Jacob's daughter, for such a thing ought not be done. But Hamor spoke with them, saying, the soul of my son longs for your daughter. Please give her to him in marriage and intermarry with us. Give your daughters to us and take our daughters for yourself. Thus you shall live with us, and the land shall be open before you. Live and trade in it, acquire property in it. Shechem also said to her father and to her brothers, if I find favor in your sight, then I will give whatever you say to me. Listen, listen. This is some shit. How much does your sister's honor mean to you? Let's find out. Okay. Ask me ever so much bridal payment and gift, and I will give according as you say. But give me the girl in marriage. But Jacob's sons answered with deceit and spoke to them, because he had defiled Dinah, their sister, and they said to them, "We cannot do this. Nope, you're uncircumcised. That's gross. Only on this condition will we consent to you. If you will become like us, and that every male of you be circumcised." Right? Then we will give our daughters to you, and we will take your daughters for us, and we will live with you and become one people. But if you do not listen, then we will take our daughter and go. Now, their words seemed reasonable to Hamor and Shechem. The young man did not delay to do the thing because he was delighted with Jacob's daughter. Now, he was more respected than all the household of his father. So Hamor and Shechem came to the gate of their city and spoke to the men, saying, "These men are friendly. Therefore, let them live in the land and trade in it. For behold, the land is large enough for them. Let us take their daughters in marriage and give our daughters to them. Only on this condition will the men consent to us. Only this condition they will consent to live with us, to become people. We all gotta be circumcised. Will not their livestock and their property, all their animals, be ours? Only let us consent to them, and they will live with us." And all who went out of the gate of this city listened to Hamor, and every male was circumcised, all who went out of the gate of his city. Now, it came about on the third day, when they were in pain, that two of Jacob's sons, Simeon and Levi, each took his sword and came upon the city unaware and killed every male. Look, I didn't. I thought this was Simeon and Judah that did this. I didn't realize it was Levi. Wow. So Levi killed a whole nation of people. And they killed Hamor and his son, and took Dinah from Shechem's and went forth. Jacob's sons came upon the slain and looted the city because they had defiled their sister. They took their flocks, their herds, their donkeys, and that which was in the city, and that which was in the field, and they captured and looted all their wealth, and their little ones, and their wives. So Jacob's sons captured the wives and the kids, all that was in the houses. Then Jacob said to Simeon and Levi, "You motherfucking assholes. Are you fucking kidding me? Really? Really? That's what you do. That's what we do. There's no fucking way. Are you kidding me? Listen, really? Really? You couldn't have just said no. No. You gotta say, chop your dick off. And then you kill him. Listen, you could just told him no. Okay. Uh, What about if they have allies? Like, we are gonna die because you're dick fucks. Listen, we are going to be murked by these people's allies. Are you kidding me? No. And then they was like, did you see what he did to her sister? Whatever. No, she's not just some common girl. Look, look what he did to her sister. Listen. And then, Jake's like, "Oi, I don't even know what to do. You guys suck." All right, so we're gonna pause right here real quick. We're gonna go pee. We're gonna get a refill. We're gonna smoke a cigarette. We're gonna repack Larry, and then we're gonna go on the next part of this journey, which should be so fun. Oh my god. So we will be right back. Okay. So, chapter 35. Okay. Then God said to Jacob, go up to Bethel and live there, and make an altar there to God, who appeared to you when you fled from Esau. Okay. So remember how yesterday I was asking, who is he and who is them? No, who is he and who is him? And then before that, wait, what's that yesterday? I think it was the day before yesterday when it's like, I am the God of Bethel, right? Apparently, that is Bethel. It's like house of God. So it seems like God's telling Jacob, go to the house of God and live there. Make an altar there to God who appeared when you had fled from your brother Esau. So, is the house of God actually supposed to be in Bethel? Okay, I don't know. So, Jacob said to his household and to all who were with him, put away the foreign gods which are among you, and purify yourself, and change your garments. Let us arise and go up to Bethel, and I will make an altar there to God, who answered me in the day of my distress, and has been with me wherever I have gone. Okay. So that doesn't seem like free will to me. And also, I have not found anything about free will yet. Just, I haven't. And this doesn't seem like free will. He's like, put that shit away. We got to do the God thing. And they gave to Jacob all the foreign gods which they had, and the rings in their ears, and Jacob hid them under the oak which was near Shechem. Yeah, but yeah, did Rachel give him, did Rachel give him the God she stole from Laban? See, there's a lot of unanswered questions here. I want to know. I got questions. It's such a minute point, but it's gonna bother me the rest of the day. Okay. As they journeyed, There was a great terror upon the cities which were around them, and they did not pursue the sons of Jacob. So Jacob came to Luz, that is Bethel, which is in the land of Canaan, he and all the people who were with him. And he built an altar there and called the place El Bethel, because there God had revealed himself to him when he fled from his brother. Now Deborah, Rebekah's nurse, died, and she was buried below. She was buried below Bethel under the oak. It was named Alon Bakuth. Then God appeared to Jacob again when he came from Paddan Aram. He blessed him. But I thought he was already out of Paddan Aram. He was in Shechem. And then God said, "Your name is Jacob, but it's no longer Jacob. Your name is Israel." And God said to him, "I am God Almighty. Be fruitful and multiply. A nation and a company of nations shall come from you, and kings shall come forth from you. And the land which I gave to Abe and Isaac I will give to you, and I will give the land to your descendants after you." Then God went up from him to the place where he had spoken with him. And Jacob set up a pillar in the place where he had spoken with him, a pillar of stone, and poured out a libation on it. He also poured oil on it. What's a libation? Is he doing the blood thing? Oh, did he? Is he doing the blood thing? Is that what that is? Oh, listen. Is that what that is? Okay, he poured out a libation on it. He also poured oil on it. So, Jacob named the place where God had spoken with him Bethel. Thought there was already a place called Bethel. See. Then they journeyed from Bethel, and when there was still some distance to go to Ephrath, Rachel began to give birth, and she suffered severe labor. And it came about when she was in severe labor that the midwife said to her, "Do not fear, for now you have another son." And it came about as her soul was departing that she named him Benoni. 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 But his dad was like, "You're Benjamin, little dude." And Rachel died and was buried on the way to Ephrath, that is Bethlehem. And Jacob set up a pillar over her grave. That is the pillar of Rachel's grave to this day. Then Israel journeyed on and pitched his tent beyond the tower of Gettr. And it came about while Israel was dwelling in that land that Reuben went and lay. Oh, this little sneaky motherfucker. Ah, this gay. Okay. Reuben went and laid with Bilhah, his father's concubine, and Israel heard about it. Now there were 12 sons of Jacob. Uh, Reuben, Simeon, Levi, Judah, Issachar, and Zebulon. I don't know. He sounds like a comic book villain. So that's what I call him. Uh, oh, okay. Joseph, Ben, Dan, Naphtali, Gad, Asher. Okay. So, oh, is Bilhah his stepmom? Oh, Bilhah is his stepmom. Oh, so Reuben ran around and fucked his stepmom. Okay, now. Okay. And Jacob came to his father Isaac at Mamre at Kiriath Arba. That is Hebron, where Abraham and Isaac sojourned. Now the days of Isaac were 180 years, and Isaac breathed his last and died. And he was gathered to his people, an old man of ripe age. And his sons, Esau and Jacob, buried him. Dun, dun, dun. So, Reuben went and fucked his stepmom. And Reuben is Leah's son. So he went. Oh. So he humped his own mom's maid. Oh, that's kind of gross. Okay. Well, that's weird. But Jake made it home in time for Isaac to die. So, yay. So, tomorrow we're going to pick up on chapter 36. Thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you for hanging out with me. It's laundry day. So make sure you do your laundry today. The freaks are coming over. Listen, listen. I'm going to try to bleach my hair and dye it pink. That is my favorite color. I don't know how it's going to look, but I I do got blue shampoo, so if worse comes to worse, it'll just be a really ugly purple color. So anyway, that's it. So thank you for watching. I love you. Keep your head down, your nose clean, and your shoes tied. Have the greatest day ever. I love you. Bye.